Story number 2, Sonic the Hedgehog is speeding towards theme parks. Finally, I'm talking about actual Sonic-themed attractions coming to the US, Europe, Japan, and South America, and it's being talked about seriously this time. This all comes from an interview with Roberta Perry, who's been working on location-based entertainment projects, like helping bring Super Nintendo World and How to Train Your Dragon to life at Epic Universe. So, when she says a lot of Sonic is coming, it's worth paying attention to. Now, this isn't the first time SEGA has floated the idea of theme park expansions. Way back in 2016, pre-Sonic movie boom, SEGA's then CEO talked about wanting to expand into indoor theme parks and location-based attractions. But now, with the Sonic movies blowing up and a fourth one on the way in 2027, it feels like they're finally ready to go full throttle with Sonic. So what kind of experiences are we talking about? That is still under wraps. But Perry mentioned this will be SEGA's first real move into the US market for themed attractions. And she specifically said lots of Sonic. So it sounds like Sonic will be the flagship IP for whatever these experiences turn into. Whether that's a full-blown park, a Sonic Land inside of an existing park, or even something smaller like a themed indoor attraction or immersive arcade. Here's where things get pretty interesting. SEGA's been rebuilding its brand like crazy, and they clearly want to follow the playbook that Nintendo used with Super Nintendo World, which has been a smash hit. If that's the model, then Sonic could be next in line for his own immersive land or attraction. So, when could we see something, or when can we get some sort of update? No exact dates or announcements are set yet, but this feels like something in the early development stages, with announcements probably landing over the next 1 to 2 years. They could possibly wait to make an announcement until we get into the Sonic 4 movie marketing phase. The 4th movie trailer drops. That same week, they reveal that some sort of Sonic attraction is coming to one of the theme parks. Who knows? The bottom line is Sonic has the speed, the style, and the fan base to make a real splash wherever he goes. And if done right, this could be one of the next big character-driven experiences we see popping up. So, yeah, guys, Sonic is making his way to Universal. Sonic is making his way to theme parks soon. I did say that, this could end up in some smaller indoor attractions. It could be some kind of immersive arcade. But I think Sonic is actually going to end up at one of the big theme parks. Now, for the sake of speculation, since we are in the speculation mode today, I figured we could speculate a little bit on where Sonic could end up. So I have a couple different theories that I ranked by most likely to least likely. So where could Sonic actually end up? Let's rank the most likely homes for the blue blur when it comes to US theme parks. Number 1, this is what I think is the highest chance, the most likely to happen. Universal feels like the most natural fit. Roberta Perry, the same person helping lead these SEGA projects, previously worked on Super Nintendo World at Epic Universe. Universal's already shown that they can bring video game IP to life in a big way, and Sonic fits right in with that high-energy, thrill-heavy vibe. The second most likely place for Sonic to land, in my opinion, is Six Flags/Cedar Fair. With the merger between Six Flags and Cedar Fair underway, this becomes a strong possibility. They've got a ton of parks across the country and a history of working with licensed IP, especially on the Six Flags side of things. Sonic could show up as a retheme of an existing coaster, or even a new land. The big question is, though, whether this would be a system-wide rollout or limited to one half of the company. So this is what I've been talking about with Six Flags. They need new IP. I sound like a broken record, but their IP is stale and old as F. They could use something like Sonic in their theme parks. Even if they just chose 4 of their flagship theme parks, to create small mini Sonic lands in, that would be a huge plus for Six Flags Company. That would bring new life to these parks. It would be a breath of fresh air for these parks. It would give fans something to be excited about. It would show us that they're really trying and they're not going to be lazy with their IP anymore. I think it would be a hit. I really do. I think it'd be a smashing success. Would I rather end up at Universal? I actually think no. I think Universal is good with Nintendo. Let's give Six Flags something. Six Flags can take Sega. Who knows? Maybe this could lead to more Sega IP popping up at Six Flags in the future. And then the third possibility that I wrote down is a standalone Sonic attraction. It's also possible that Sonic doesn't land at a major theme park at all. Instead, Sega might go the route of a standalone experience, something like an indoor racing attraction, a themed arcade, or even a immersive VR or simulator-based experience. Think of it as a mini attraction or entertainment center focused entirely on Sonic. This one might come out of left field, but there is a high possibility for it. They could even spark up a collaboration with companies like Topgolf, Hero Zone VR, or any of those type of entertainment complexes that are all over the country. Those type of entertainment complexes are a growing industry in itself. It's a growing market in itself. You can see with the success of places like Topgolf and even some of these new what do they call, like these new escape room experiences that they have, all of that whole entire genre is blowing up. So I could see Sonic partnering up with one of those companies, or I could see them doing their own thing. Maybe they white label things. Maybe they collaborate with a company like Dave & Buster's to create their own restaurant/arcade experience. Who knows? But that's all I have for the Sonic story. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know where you would like to see Sonic end up. And let's have some fun in the comments. Let's throw out some random ideas for Sonic-themed lands, rides, roller coasters, restaurants, VR experiences, whatever. I would love to hear some creative ideas from you guys about Sonic. So drop those in the comments and let's get the conversation going.